Are we good to go here soon? We're going to be in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds? All right. Those are 30 seconds.
10 seconds.
Game on, game on, game on.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Ah, whatever. Close enough. Part 2 has started. And just in case Tanner Green forgot we were upstairs, the boys thought they'd just give him a quick reminder of we're still here. I kind of feel bad because they probably had that rescue plan for a little while and then I took it away.
I wonder if they're just outside that window. Just drop a grenade out the fucking front window.
Oh, sometimes, Clarky, I don't know if you can see into the future or you just come up with great ideas. And no spoiler alert, but we just might revisit some scenario like that later on. McNaughton and Ryan continue to help test the enemy's hearing protection. And the enemy have completely stopped trying to get our stairwell, so I'm just going to start picking off more people outside.
One door shut.
Alright, so the enemy are getting creative now, and oh, Clark saw a shadow. Boom! By shadow.
You got to line out that window?
Come out.
You're out?
The enemy did a good strategy here by closing one of the doors. That meant we had a smaller hole to throw the grenades through. McNaughton finds himself in a good spot here. This tunnel is a main corridor between two of the main buildings, and he ends up getting a few guys that are walking through. I'm heading back to our stairwell here to see how the boys are making out, and that's when Clark says there's somebody down there, and I'm like, alright. McNaughton, he sees a couple guys walking by the window, starts taking them out. Man, he's just whacking people. Wrecking people. Sorry. Oh, God. But anyways, this referee sees me holding this grenade, and he just smiles. He's like, oh my gosh, I gotta film this. So I'm like, load her up. I'll show you how it's done. Damn, that was a nice throw. I wish it was mine, though. Here's my throw, which is still technically damn worthy, I guess. The shrapnel from that puppy almost took out Clark, too. There's a fail video for you.
Moving.
Get low, get low.
Grab my mag. Oh, never mind. It's great.
Are they out front then? Should I drop this out front?
Oh, was right. Yes, but the boys of this stairwell, they're getting low on nades, so they're starting to pull back a bit just to get a better defensive position in case the enemy rush up the stairs. And here we have Ryan going that extra mile for his squad because he passed his position. He's got to run back to it now.
Should I drop this down?
No, I just killed those guys.
Oh, you killed them, alright. Easy enough.
Damn, alright, don't worry. I thought that was the moment too, but hang in there. Down in McNaughton's stairwell, the enemy threw up this little beeping device that just keeps constantly beeping.
What is that thing?
I don't know. Let's keep it there.
So they applied the standard airsoft tactic of if you don't know what it is, shoot the hell out of it. Which accomplished nothing, it just kept beeping. So anyways, moving on. Oh, maybe a nade will shut the thing up. Nope. Uh-oh, could this be the moment Clarky was predicting before? Maybe. I look outside, I see a couple guns sitting there. I'm like, you sure there's people down there? He's like, yeah, I see them down there. I'm like,
There's a
alright.
gun sitting there.
That's when right here, you just catch a glimpse of them walking right below me, and I'm like, oh, there's a squad down there. So I'm like, alright, I want to get this on film. And I freaking line up my camera perfectly with this frame. So I'll reenact what you missed. Ta-da.
Sorry, brother.
I think the ref enjoyed that just as much as we did. Unfortunately, as McNaughton was trying to figure out where his next position was going to be, he peeked the corner and got taken out. With a pretty well-placed shot. I'm out of grenades at this point, and I'm like, oh, shell, I'm just going to chuck this out and toy with them down there. And then I'm like, wait a second. This grenade still has a pin in it. This is good to go. Score.
Full grenade.
Meanwhile, McNaughton's throwing out ideas to Roman on how to destroy that beeping device.
Throw it outside or something.
I don't think Roman's don't think Roman's on board, buddy.
Dead man coming out! Dead man coming out!
Being the op 4 and only having one life, now Thomas and Roman are leaving the building, and as they walk down through our stairwell, you get a glimpse of how many people just have been getting blown up by these
Dead
grenades.
man coming out! Dead man coming out! Jeez.
Fucking busy down here.
Dead man coming out!
And as Thomas is exiting the building here, you see the remnants of the squad that I hit with the grenade out the window.
Excuse me, pardon me.
So obviously, with all those enemy leaving, the stairwell got a little quiet. Clark started doing target practice. I actually had a grenade still in my hand with the pin pulled, and I'm now looking for a pin on the floor. Thankfully, there were a ton of those around.
Here's one.
Yes.
Charlie, it's fallen.
So I also just got wind of that on my radio as well, and I'm trying to figure out what's next.
Charlie, that's the stairwell down there.
Has fallen. Want me to go take a look?
Clark, you got this?
Sure.
That's the spirit, my friend. So Gunn and I proceed to go and check out Charlie to see what's up. It's eerily quiet. And as we're going here, along the way, McNaughton is heading to the Frago field and runs into a referee who gives him an idea of what is under us.
They haven't pushed the double stairwell yet? There's like literally 60 of them below.
Yeah, so we left Clark back there by himself, and apparently there's 60 players down there. Whoops. But with all that being said, there's some players here too.
We got contacts in the 2-story south side.
Clark's the only one left at Bravo. Over.
The only fallback position we had really planned for was if we lost our stairwell, which we hadn't, so we had to fall back, and we're like, screw it, we're going to go down with the ship. And we came back, fell back to Clark to try to at least hold off these guys in the
How
hallway.
many do we have left at Alpha? Do you want to consolidate?
Since the enemy teams have to clear room by room, they're really slow getting up the hall. I'm peeking down here to see if there's any, Weldiganners kicking around.
Roger.
Gunn finally saw the contacts pushing down that main hall.
Delta Oscar. Delta Oscar.
Clark's now getting no response from any of our other squads in our building. Now, I had to push back right there because that door doesn't go all the way to the floor, so my feet were exposed. Gunner ends up getting hit just as I fell back. Clark thinks that both of us are down now, so he thinks he's the only one left. I'm trying to think of an idea here. I've got a grenade left, and I'd love to bait him into this little open area, so I'm thinking, wow, if Clark could just bait them in here, I might be able to nade these guys.
Clark, do you want to tell me when they come into the opening of the hallway near me?
They're coming from Charlie, top floor.
I think my message got drowned out by a call in from the Alpha Squad in a 3-story building. So now Clarky's got himself in a little pickle here because he's got the bottom stairwell to worry about, the hallway behind him from the other stairwell to worry about, and the hallway ahead of him because he thinks I'm dead. Not so fun. And now I'm going to look down and I'm like, oh, I can use this door. I'm going to see their feet coming.
Hit!
Oh, Clarky took a good shot right off the elbow. Now, the problem with tilting your head down like this when you're hot is you fog. So I was like, damn, I can't stay like this. And then I saw that guy run across, and I'm like, all right, nade time. I got to do it. There was no way I was going down by a nade either, so I went out shooting.
Thank you. Thanks for not shooting me that close. Dead man. Dead man. It's all good. Good game, guys. Well done.
After almost an hour and a half, we finally lost the 2-story building. But our squads in the 3-story building, they were still holding strong. I couldn't believe all the grenade fragments on the ground here.
Dead man walking. Dead man
I walked out here fully expecting to see players ready to rush in, and not a soul in sight. I think that speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guessed it. That wraps up part 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, share, like, subscribe. And now we start our long walk back to our Frago field to set up for the first Frago mission.
Game, folks.
Good job, guys.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So how was that?
Well said. Alright, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.